There are two reasons why I'm going to tell you that we are going to talk about biblical stewardship, about money, about our things. The first one is that giving centers your life around what's important. What's important? What is important? Jesus said, where your treasure is, your heart will be. And your money goes where your heart is. Jesus didn't say it might be. Jesus didn't say it probably will be. He said it's absolute. It will be. Think about this from a sports perspective, right? I'm a Hawks fan, but let's just be honest. I'm usually only a Hawks fan towards the end of the season, you know? And it's not hard to be a Hawks fan. 3 cups in 6 years? This is not a difficult assignment, right? I'm such a fair weather Hawks fan, I don't even own a Hawks jersey. When I preached in a Hawks jersey after they won the cup, it was borrowed. I'm just coming clean here, okay? I'm just coming clean. I'm a Bears fan, but the only reason I have a Bears jersey is because I got to go do chapel for them several years ago, and I thought, well, I ought to be wearing one. And sometimes I don't want to admit that I'm a Bears fan. Like last Sunday afternoon, when I was walking through the Atlanta airport and I happened to notice the game was on, one of the bars in the airport, and everybody's standing around and I'm kind of watching and it's kind of close, and then all of a sudden everything starts to fall apart, and I just kind of walked away really slow. I didn't say anything. I'm a fair weather fan, okay? I'm a fair weather a lot of things when it comes to fans. I'm a fair weather St. Louis Cardinals fan. But again, it's easy to be a Cardinals fan because they win a lot. You know what I'm saying? Okay? Here's who the people that have the real heart are. Cub fans. We salute you. We salute you. We do. We applaud you. 150 years without anything happening. We salute you. Okay? Because you guys are dedicated. You're wearing the stuff, right? Somebody saw our volunteer shirts. They're like, Cub Blue, it's about time. Yes, that's exactly what it is. Thank you very much. We're with you. But you see what I'm saying? You've invested in it. Here's the deal. It takes heart to do that. It takes heart to be involved in things. And what we're going to talk about is I don't care whether you're a part of our slice, the Parkview slice of the kingdom of God or not. If you're a part of the kingdom of God, you ought to maybe buy a jersey. Maybe it's time to get season tickets. Jesus told a story one day. They were talking about money, and Jesus said, the ground of a certain rich man yielded an abundant harvest, and he thought to himself, what shall I do? I have no place to store my crops. What a terrible problem, right? I know what I'll do. I'll tear down my barns and build bigger ones, and there I will store my surplus grain, and I will say to myself, you have plenty of grain laid up for many years. Take life easy, eat, drink, and be merry. But God said to him, you fool, this very night your life will be demanded from you. Then who will get what you have prepared for yourself? And then he goes on, he says, this is how it will be with anyone who stores up things for themselves, but is not rich towards God. How does that grab you? I said this last week, but the only biblical command I have as a teacher from Jesus is to teach them everything I have commanded. That's in the Great Commission, the last words of Jesus. Teach them everything I have commanded. So I'm supposed to teach you what he has commanded. Do you know what the number one subject Jesus taught on was? It wasn't prayer. It wasn't faith. It was this issue. It was our possessions and our money and how we manage it. Number one, almost half of the parables are about this issue.